How now, Brown Cow? How now, Brown Unique New York? I'm Ron Burgundy. I'm Nick Flynn. Welcome, guys. Former Squad Live, Part 2, Tuesday, September. Tuesday, February 17th. Maybe I rushed 17th in February. Hope everybody had a good day, guys. We were calling this Former Squad Day. It is Squad night. JK, Dan, how are you guys doing? Cracking me up off the jump. It may be my fair share. Welcome, guys. Hope you had a good day. Turns out, did not realize this morning. It's cracking me up, Dan. I almost said September, like Febtember. What's good, B-Wall? How's your night going, man? Anyway, guys, February 17th. We're calling it Former Squad Day. What I didn't know this morning when we were talking all the hoopla, hubbub, and excitement, shots, we're drinking, party time, dance party time. I don't know, that's usually during the word games. I don't know about a night stream dance party. Watch out. Happy birthday to Michael Jeffrey Jordan, guys. Let's go. So Michael Jordan, it is Michael Jordan's birthday. Michael Jordan's birthday today, so figured that would be a good... I mean, it's perfect. It's like it's Michael Jordan's birthday. Absolutely, Dan. So I heard that like after. I'm like, well, thank God. It's like we were talking President's Day. You know, we were talking President's Day yesterday. It was President's Day. Kasha, how was your evening? Thanks for joining. But it's just it's Michael Jordan's birthday. Also, Michael Jordan's team just won the Daytona 500 for the first time, I think, for him as an owner. So, the question we'll ask in our poll. Welcome, Mary. K-pop fan? What kind of K-pop are you into? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I like that idea, Dan. It just makes perfect sense. You know, JK's bringing the cervezas. Let's go. I mean, when I heard that, I'm like, well, of course. Who knows? So we'll ask that question. Will there ever be anyone like Mike? I want to be like Mike. Anybody see the movie Like Mike? We are going to do our... I don't know, guys. I was between lists tonight. We're not going to do a bracket tonight. I'm sorry I didn't get it ready in time. We'll do one later this week, though. Definitely only Lil Bow Wow. Lil Bow Wow. It stars in Like Mike. Good evening, Elena. How are you doing? Oh, you're saying only Lil Bow Wow? He can be the only Like Mike? That's hilarious. Took me a second to get there. But I do think, if it's Former Squad Day, I think JK, thanks for suggesting ideas for brackets and lists, guys. So it's Former Squad Day. We're just saying that now. 217 coincides. It's like it's like President's Day, Former Squad Day on Michael Jordan's birthday. It all makes perfect sense. But we can work on a list though. I was thinking, JK, you suggested the former squad athletes list. I think that's a great idea. So we'll get into that at some point. Like, they got stronger when they left town. They got better. What's good? Rebel Pebble, like your name? Rebel Pebble, welcome. Hope you had a good day. Hope your granny sees the light. No black magic up in here. Can you believe that, Elena? It's MJ's birthday. Best sports dates of all time? That's a good one. So it's crazy. It is Michael Jordan's birthday. I mean, couldn't be better, former squad day, in my opinion. Appreciate you guys being here tonight. Hope everybody had a good day. Some Olympic hockey was going on earlier. Also Champions League. I saw. Let's play some MJ for MJ. We do have one of our guys. I like that JK. But it's a part of it though, JK, right? You know, it's a part of it. It's MJ's birthday. It's former squad day. I believe you guys are gonna get me copyrighted, guys. Appreciate the love and support and suggestions, but you're gonna get me in trouble with the copyright laws. Nah, just kidding. Just kidding, guys. Those are good songs. What? Is that from Space Jam? Do they use? No, you're good. Suggest the songs. I just can't play them. I was thinking we can do this. Top 10 former squad athletes. Sam Darnold was suggested. Saquon Barkley, obviously, on our one former squad shirt, 26. Got to get that out this. We'll get that out this year, 26. 2026. I'm like, I don't really, I'm not, that scene is like not popping into my head for some reason. While that was your preschool graduation song? No way. How do you remember that's impressive. It's really honestly impressive. Okay, JK. I do leave them all up. I just leave them all up. I hear you say. I hear what you're saying, though. Good to know. I can't. What, the driveway scene from Space Jam? No, no. Well, that's some dark memories right there. I do remember it being associated with Space Jam, but I'm blanking on this driveway scene idea, guys. AD. Black Sky says AD. Okay, that's a good one. I guess he started his career on the Pelicans, right? It's the opening of the movie. Shaq is a good one. We'll put Shaq and AD on the list. What's good, Lax guy? How's your night going? I'll look up that scene, Dan. The driveways. I did not. I don't think it was not my preschool graduation song. What's good, Johnny? How's your night going? Wax guy, drink something cool. Maybe just water. Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh is a great one. Did we put LeBron James on it? Look, Chris Bosh is a good one. And I almost forget he was on the Raptors. I don't know about a genuine Raptors fan. Guys, we are saying 217 former squad day. The day we got squad in Wordle. Finally came. Didn't even take that long. Took like a couple. We've only been playing Wordle for like 2 months. That's interesting, Dan. See, I just have such strong memories of playing basketball ourselves. I don't associate it with Harden. JK, are you saying there's a resemblance there? Harden and KD are in Westbrook. I guess we could just put the three of them together, the OG Big Three. If you've seen, there's like a Venn diagram of all the teams they've played on. I'm just going to put KD / Westbrook / because that's what, if you go back to the beginning of our channel, this is the first topic we covered. And it does hit home with a lot of people because it's like all the potential that they had. So I'll put KD, Harden / Westbrook all in one line because they were all on the same squad together. Definitely Drew Brees. Steve Nash, Paz, Wes Welker. Jeez, B-Wall, your mind's working overdrive, RN? That's a good question, Kasha. Trae Young and Luka? Luka. Luka and Trae. Well, Trae Young, he's kind of been on the Atlanta Hawks for his entire career. I think he just became a former squad athlete. I know they were traded for each other, Lax Guy. Definitely Drew Brees. Wes Welker? I don't know. I think he's almost more of a Brady product than a former squad guy, I would say. Definitely Drew Brees. Big Papi. See, but he's just not even associated with the Twins, really, B-Wall, is the thing. You know, he didn't really do anything when he was on the Twins. Like, and he was only there for a year or two. What's the blasphemous comment up in here, JK? What did I say? Kasha, you asked a good question. I think Sam got better. I mean, remember he was seeing ghosts before? I agree, like, yeah, maybe he wasn't asked to do too much. Yes, he played more of a game manager role. Wes Welker? You're saying that's blasphemy to say he's a Brady product? Brett Favre from ATL, Justin Turner, former Met, then had a long career on the Dodgers. That's a good one. Scherzer is the thing of baseball. Can even Clarks? Thanks for joining CR7 from Man U. These are a lot of good ones here, guys. We got to put Luka on the list. I don't know, JK. JK, you think Wes Welker was good? Outside of Brady? Like, I'm not saying he was bad or anything, but Luka Doncic, we'll say CR7. Got to get him on the list. I'll just write his name out. Put it high so people can see. Messi? Kawhi is a good one, B-Wall. Kawhi. The thing about the baseball players is there are a lot of... Bobrovsky is a good one. That's a really good one. Who's Brian Boitano? Wu-Tang, welcome. Now, that's a good point, JK. Welker did pay for his success. That's a really good point. I just like Ken Griffey. See, he was at his best when he was on the Mariners, and he's almost... That's a different one. Oh, Peter Forsberg. I got to go back. Yeah, he was always great, Kasha. It's true, but he still fits this list, though. You know? That's what I'm saying? Definitely Bobrovsky. I'm hesitant to put Wes Welker on the list. Although he did catch... Barry Bonds is all-time, for sure. All-time former squad guy right there. Who's Brian Boitano? Does anybody know? I'll say Bobrovsky. Forsberg. I think Sweden was winning the game I was watching. Peyton is a good... Yeah, B-Wall, he's on there. That's a good one. I think Kawhi is definitely a good one. And then... It's been on the Clippers ever since. Ben Simmons. Dan, you're saying Sweden. You're saying next round, Dan? Next round is Sweden, USA. That's a tough matchup. Yeah, that's a tough draw. Randy Moss is a great one. B-Wall, we need the trident. That's a little. We need the trident up in there. When you say that, Randy Johnson is a good one. I got to get the Randys on here. Sorry, guys. Randy Johnson and Randy Moss. That's a tough matchup. It's going to be a good game, though. I'll put Peyton Manning on there just because he did go to 2 Super Bowls with the Broncos. It is Night Squad. Let's go. Canada's gonna steamroll. Canada's gonna steamroll. All right, who did I miss? We got Kawhi. Ken Griffey, Lax guys, a good suggestion. I'm just hesitant to put him on there. I'll put him on there, though. I'll put him on there. We'll see. This is going to be a big bracket when we do it, guys. We will do a bracket later this week. Not sure which one we'll end up doing. Do we put Messi? Steve Nash. All right. Well, we got two. You're the second one to suggest Steve Nash. We'll put Steve Nash on the list. Canada beat France like 10-2 or something. I guess 10 goals. Let's see, who else did I miss? I got Bobrovsky, I think. Scherzer? Scherzer's just played for a lot of teams at this point. We got, the Blue Jays playing the Phillies in spring training coming up soon? I think I missed Justin Turner. Gotta put Justin Turner on the list. He is a good one. I don't know who. David Montgomery. Go Phils. Let's go. You hyped for this season, Lax guy? B-Wall, hope you're alright, man. David Montgomery. I almost forget where he even played for before. JK? I don't even remember. We'll put Zach Wheeler. Speaking of the Phils and former squad, former Met too. David, yeah, that's a good one, JK. In division, David Montgomery, that's a good one. Reggie White, Reggie also Philly. Swift, we'll put Swift on there. DeAndre Swift. I think Zach Wheeler was a good one. Does Verlander go on there? I mean, like a lot of these baseball guys, they just like become journeymen later in their careers. So I don't know. We'll put Swift on the list. Bryce Young? Has he switched teams? I don't know about Bryce Young, Lax guy, because he's always been a Panther, right? You meant Bryce Harper. Okay. Oh, well, Ohtani and Bryce Harper are great ones, guys. At least I'm like Bryce Young. At least I'm on it today, guys. Let's go. A-Rod. Do we put A-Rod on this? Definitely Ohtani. I mean, show it. Guys, we're talking about how there is probably going to be a strike next year in baseball. I think there's going to be a strike. We'll see. Wow. 8 votes, guys. 50-50 right now. Will there ever be anyone like Mike? 50-50. It is Michael Jordan's birthday. Phil Kessel. Charles Barkley is a good one, Dan. Charles Barkley. And we'll put Phil Kessel on there. Definitely need some more hockey guys. What about Mitch Marner? We got to put Barkley on here. Chalk? I think I got Shaq. Yeah, I got Shaq. Kobe, lifer. Magic Johnson, lifer. Larry Bird, lifer. Josh Giddey? Phil Cassell, he rocked a beard, didn't he? I mean, I guess that's a lot of hockey players. Was Barkley better? He did. He had the better individual achievements, JK. You know, like they did. He, like, what was it, 95 finals? I think he won MVP that season as well. Went to the finals. I don't think he ever went to the finals as a member of the Sixers. So I hear you that he might have not. He might have been similar level. But I think he definitely goes on this. You just don't want him to win, maybe. Josh Giddey, I don't. SGA, I'll put SGA on the list. Shea Gilgeous. Can you believe the Clippers traded SGA for Paul George? Another possibility on the list, Paul George. I don't know if he makes the cut. Josh Giddey, I don't know if I can put him on this list, Lax guy. It's going to be, I'll put him on the list. It's going to be, we'll see if he makes the cut. He'll... Really, Phil Kessel gave that kind of vibe. Jalen Brunson is a really good. Now that's a good. Jalen Brunson is a really good suggestion, Lax guy, because he's was he on a team before the Mavs? I remember Phil Kessel on Toronto. I don't remember him on Pittsburgh. But I guess if that were former squad for me, I would. I'm gonna put Scott Rowland on the list. Now, Scott Rowland is in the Hall of Fame. Baker, absolutely, JK. And now he's all hyped. He's all hyped to be in the same division as Kevin Stefanski. Mayfield is a great one. I guess Stefanski's now the Falcons head coach. And Baker's all hyped to be playing them 2 times a year. I guess he feels that they did him dirty there in Cleveland. Crosby and Malkin. Definitely Baker Mayfield. That's a great one. Is Ray Bork? I know Ray Bork was like a legendary Boston Bruin. Then went and played on the Avalanche and won a Stanley Cup there in like 2002 or something like that. Or maybe 4. Do we put Ray Bork on the list, guys? Who else? Eric Lindros, does he go on the list? JK, what does Cleveland look like? We'll put Ray. Okay, Dan Preach. That's what I was looking for. We'll put Ray Bork on the list. Patrick Waugh, good one. What does the Browns franchise look like if they never got rid of Baker? I don't know. Fedorov? Sergei Fedorov? I think. Hopefully. Maybe. Dominic Hasek. Chelios. That's what I said. I have a feeling there are going to be a decent amount of hockey players. I think it was like Dominic, like something like that. Chris Chelios? Chris Chelios, as Dan chimes in with. Thanks for his first name, Dan. Chelios. Interesting. He's a Hall of Famer, though, isn't he? With a wrathful passion. He's got to be a Hall of Famer, though, right? Thanks for helping me make this list, guys. He says the inspiration behind our channel in many ways. What's good, Disha? Wants a spot on this list? What's your former squad? Virat Kohli. Oh, I put Virat Kohli on this list. I don't. What teams he play for? I don't know. I know he's a great Indian cricketer. We'll put him on the list. How did Kevin Stefanski get another job so fast, JK? That's what I want to know. He won Coach of the Year twice. Now LeBron does. That's a good one, Lax Guy. We'll put LeBron on here. It is a good suggestion. Appreciate the love from India, Disha. Right back at you. We'll put LeBron kind of with the decision. I'll put LeBron on the list. Guys, good list so far. It goes on. It's even more than that. Top 10 former squad athletes. Appreciate the love from all over the world, guys. We're saying it's former squad day. It's Michael Jordan's birthday. That's why we're asking the question, will there ever be anyone like Mike? I don't know. I haven't seen anyone like Mike. Not Kobe. Now LeBron needs a Daytona 500 as well. See, there's got to be some more basketball players on this list. Basketball, football. No, I don't think I added Messi. Did he get better? I don't know if he's former squad, though. Who's Pedri Gonzalez, Disha? I don't know Pedri Gonzalez. The thing about Messi, I might put him on here, Lax Guy, but he would spend the majority of his career with Barcelona, right? And then left? Yeah, I mean, that's a good point, Kasha. It is a good point. He was just I think he was the most popular sports figure when I was growing up. Messi, are you all right, we'll put Pedri Gonzalez and Messi on the list. I don't know Pedri Gonzalez. I'll take your word for it, guys. Are you saying Messi was on PSG, Lax Guy? Pedro Martinez. Well, that's a good one. That's a great one, JK. He goes to the top near the top. Pedro. Montreal Expos legend. Pedro Martinez is a good one. I didn't put Big Papi on here. Neymar is a good one. I get that, Kasha. I remember I went to go see Michael Jordan when I was a kid. We can do a coach, Lax Guy. That's fine. That's fine. We can do a coach. I think a coach would be fine for this list. We'll put Neymar on the list. He's still with PSG, or Jim Thome is a good one. Andy Reid is a great one, Lax Guy. That is a fabulous former squad. Andy Reid. And we got to do Jim Thome. Indians legend. On the same wavelengths, guys. That's a good. Andy Reid is a good one. Will go down as one of the best coaches in Eagles history and the best in Chiefs history. He's currently considered the best in Eagles history, most likely, even though he doesn't have the Super Bowl. The Super Bowls that Doug Peterson or Nick Sirianni have. Sunil Chetri. I'll put him on the list, Disha. I don't know who that is. Indian football player? Jim Thome is a good one. Shout out our boy Jim Tomey. JT Realmuto, former Nick Saban, is a good one. And that's a good one because he went from he was LSU's coach and then he went to Alabama. That's a really good one. I don't know who this Sunil Chetri is, Disha. We can put him on there though. The thing is, they were so good. Before Andy Reid, the Eagles weren't that good, Kasha. He kind of changed the whole trajectory of the franchise. They were decent, but they didn't have a the Eagles have been one of the best teams this millennium. That's true, JK. Shouting at Nick Saban's roots in Toledo. And then from Toledo to Michigan State, maybe? I forgot. Okay, Toledo. Let's go. Babe Ruth, guys. I'm let's go. How are we forgetting Babe Ruth? The OG former squad. In many ways. It's true, Cash. It's ever since the Eagles have been not trying to rub it in here, just stating facts. The Cowboys were the dominant team. 90s. I don't know. I know they had their rough patches, but it's been a tough run for the Cowboys recently. So now Andy Reid, I would say he would still be the popularly. Jimmy Johnson is a good one. Next year, maybe. I don't know, though. I don't know. While Jerry's running things, I don't know. Although the Cowboys always have good players, though. They always do. Jimmy Johnson is a good one. We're talking about Coach Jimmy Johnson. Disha, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Hope you're doing well also. Hope you're having a good night. Thank you for being here. Babe Ruth, guys. Babe Ruth is the OG former squad. I mean, went from the Red Sox, the curse of the Bambino. They didn't win from 19. Okay, Jimmy Johnson. Yeah, I mean, one of the all-time best NFL head coaches, just football coaches. From his days at Miami and then in Dallas as well. Guess he ran into some issues with Jerry. I don't know, man. It might have been the root of their current problems. It's a good list so far, guys. We got Saquon. Saquon for sure. Now, that is a great one, Kasha. We have to put him on there. Tom Brady, of course. Tom Brady went to Tampa Bay, wins the Super Bowl. I mean, are you kidding? Are you kidding? I think, so Tom Brady has 7 Super Bowls. The Patriots have 6 Super Bowls, all of them with Tom Brady. Tom Brady has 7. I was just thinking about that the other day. Not a single NFL franchise has 7 Super Bowls. The Patriots have 6. The Steelers have 6. I think the Cowboys have 5. The Niners, I believe, have 5. All right, I'll put Welker on there. I hear you. I'll put Welker right under Tom Brady, JK. Where was he before? The Broncos, I guess? I'm just saying he was a Brady product. Not guaranteeing a high seed for our boy Wes Welker. But the appeal to the committee was heard. All right? The appeal to the committee was heard. I hear you. Dolphins. He went to the Broncos, I guess, after the Patriots. I think he was a Bronco at one point, was he not? We'll think of some more here, guys. I don't think I got Brett Favre, but I don't know if I consider Brett Favre former squad just because he was traded. Just like I didn't put Trey Young on this list because he's traded really before he started his playing career. Kurt Warner. Does Kurt Warner deserve a spot on this list? Now, he was. I don't know if he was better, but he still led a Super Bowl run with with the Cardinals. 10 years after his initial Super Bowl run with the Rams. So I'm going to put Kurt Warner on the list. Understanding he might not win it all. I'm saying he was. All right, so Cash, because you associate him with the Rams, I see that kind of knocks him a point. But I was talking about his day. He took the Cardinals to the Super Bowl in 2009. Was a really good quarterback for the Cardinals. Though he will always be considered a Ram, I guess, for the Super Bowl win and the greatest show on turf. He was really good though, JK, for the Cardinals that year. I thought he was really good. They went to the Super Bowl. You're saying he was like a just throw it to Larry Fitzgerald or Anquan Bolden product of that environment. I can understand that. I'm just going to put him on. That was a great Super Bowl. They had a shot to win that. They had a shot to win that Super Bowl. One of the best Super Bowl plays of all time, Big Ben to Santonio Holmes in the corner of the end zone. Somehow he got his feet down. So, Chris Carter. Put Chris Carter on the list. Receiver. From the Eagles to the Vikings will probably be considered more of a Viking. I got you, Jack. I hear you. T.O. T.O. is a great one. You forget how good he was on. He was good really everywhere he went. I guess that's the ultimate former squad guy. Is that the ultimate former squad guy? That he was good everywhere he went? From San Fran, Philly, Dallas. Like, even when he was with, like, he could still be. Neon Dion is a great one, JK. Absolutely. OG former. He's going above Babe Ruth for now. Two great ones, obviously. Thanks for the suggestions, guys. Terrell Owens, he could probably still be playing today. I don't even think that's that bold of a statement. Is that insane? Carson Palmer is a great one, JK. That is a great one, Carson Palmer. We'll see. We'll see if Joe Burrow follows in his footsteps, or if he sticks around Buffalo or Cincinnati for a while. It's another USC quarterback like Sam Darnold, who did Sam Darnold? I still haven't decided if Sam Darnold got better or not. Got love for all of our pets out there. Kirk Cousins is a good one. Kirk Cousins for the lols. The cats are just so independent, Dan. It's insane. They don't need you. But he's being adorable, no? And so cute, though. Clark was intimidating me before the stream, but then he went, you heard me? Derrick Henry is a great one, JK. He heard me, guys. He heard me say, like, Derrick Henry is a really good one. AJ Brown. We'll put AJ along with the entire Titans. AJ Brown goes with Derrick Henry. Will probably be considered more of an Eagle than a Titan ever. Derrick Henry's a great one, JK. He's still good. He had a pretty good year last year, did he not? I think they're running it back with him. It is funny it's funny that cats and dogs are, for the most part, like humans' number one companion for animals, and they have like such different energies in a way. Unique that, obviously they both have their place at our sides. Everybody I got love for all cats and dogs. Guys, it was big. JK, how shocked were you when you got squad this morning? Cats are good at sneak attacks. They can lie in wait for hours upon hours. Get the yin and yang. Absolutely. Appreciate you guys being here tonight. It's our Former Squad Live evening edition here Tuesday night. We'll do a bracket later. We got a couple brackets to do now in the backlog, which is good. So we'll do another bracket later this week. I just thought this was a good list. So, we're calling it Former Squad Day. Squad Day. We'll see what name sticks. It is really cool, Dan. I've never really witnessed that in my own life. I've seen videos, of course, on the internet of dogs and cats snuggling up to each other. But I don't have a dog yet. Never say never, though. That's a good idea for a kind of like a list, a yin and yang type list. We'll marinate on it. Love it, Jake. I mean, I don't even... JK, that's funny. I mean, you had to be we were thinking one of the first people in the world to get it in one, if not the first. You might have been the first in the world. I don't know. I haven't heard anybody who got it before you, so it's impressive. Michael Jordan's birthday also. You think golden retriever for me, Kasha? I do totally agree with that, Dan. Elena, like, I don't even know. It was a great day. I mean, that's why, it felt like a total squad accomplishment. I feel like, we all had a part in making that happen. That's why it's so cool to me. Just couldn't be in a bad mood today, guys. It was impossible. I totally agree with that. When were to get a dog, would go the rescue route. Great Dane. We'll see. I'll have to see who. A Mastiff? That's a big dog. That's a big dog. That's a big dog, guys. Got any? I think what the NBA's on break right now. I get the NCAA tournaments coming up in a couple weeks. Conference play should be winding down here next couple weeks. Mark Cuban, I didn't really read this. I saw Mark Cuban said the NBA should embrace tanking. Gotcha. No, Belgian? Newfoundland? Big dog. Isn't that a meme, guy? That's a big dog. They're saying, just to take a brief sojourn, Mark Cuban says the NBA should embrace tanking to improve fan experience. I think that's ridiculous. I personally have my opinions on this I'm with you, Kasha. I'm with you. That's another good poll question. Guys, like, is tanking acceptable? Trying to lose games? The cats just come to me, Dan. I guess the cats are just drawn to me. Like, I got another cat that just showed up a couple weeks ago, trying to get in my place. You play to win the game. Shouting out Herm Edwards. I think I might be biased as a Sixers fan, and the process has not worked out as we might have hoped it would work out. But I think it's ridiculous. I totally agree. You pay to win. You play to win the game, and the fans pay to watch players play to win the game. As Clarks points out, it's a great point, Clarks. It turns into theater if you're trying to tank. It takes the competition out. That's a great point, Clarks. It takes the competition out of it. I'm with you, Kasha. And the NBA seems to be. That's a good point, JK. Has any clear? Well, I guess I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. Did the Cavs ever tank, though? Or the Cavs might have not tanked. They were just that bad after LeBron left. So to give LeBron a little credit, the Cavs might have never tanked. They were just terrible after LeBron left. Have the Browns really never been tanking all this time? The NBA, it seems like they're trying to take it out of the game. Another thing, whatever happened to Sam Hinkie, the engineer behind the process, behind the Sixers tanking for draft picks? just organizational dysfunction. How did Kevin Stefanski get 2 Coach of the Year awards, though, JK? Isn't that a little much? I guess they low ball. I don't know. Poor dog pound. We feel for the dog pound, guys. I don't think the NBA. I kind of like what the NBA is doing. They find the Jazz and the Pacers for tanking. Teams are still going to do it if they can think they're finding an advantage for doing it. Little more, maybe a little more than 5, JK, right? How about? It's true, but we're not the Jets. It's true. I think it's looking future's brighter for the Browns than the Jets. I think it's close though. It is close. See if we get probably some more legend. I'm going to try to think if we can add some more legends to this list. Like old timers. Night Train Lane. Maybe. Andy Reid is a good one. Some of these coaches are good. Pedro. It's a pretty long list, guys. Pretty long list, guys. Let's go. Iverson or Carmelo. I don't think you can put either of them on the list. Although, Carmelo more than Iverson. I'll put Carmelo on the list. He did lead the Knicks squad. I'll put Carmelo on there. Appreciate you guys being here tonight. Former squad day, guys. We got squad in one today. If you could believe that. The answer to the Wordle was squad. So we're going to work on getting those shirts out, guys. Appreciate all the support. As Cassius says, Carmelo will always be Nick, but he started his career on the Nuggets. So I do think that is a pretty good one. Can't do any like college basketball players these days. It's funny. It's funny, like all these college basketball players now switch from team to team. So they even have like former squad matchups in college now. Guys play against the team they went to school for the last season. But I don't think we're not going to put any of those on the list. Klay Thompson, I don't know. He's just Klay Thompson's a warrior. Carmelo's a Nick. Ray Allen, got to put Ray Allen on the list. I don't know. He did stop at multiple. He had multiple stops. Did have multiple stops, but he famously we'll see what we cook up. Garnett is a great one. We got to go together. KG, absolutely goes on that list. What do we consider KG? A Celtic? A Timberwolf? Timberwolf? Guys, thank you for being here, guys. We just hit 650 subscribers. We talk about how we like those nice round numbers. 650, so thank you for being a part of this, guys. Celtics. Paul Pierce switched teams, but he's not really former squad. It's a good point, Kasha. I don't know. Do we feel like the Timberwolves talk about guys that could be like Mike? Anthony Edwards, of all modern day players, I would say Kawhi of the older players today and Anthony Edwards of the younger players these days. Big Shot Bob. Gotta go on here. What's good, B-Wall? You all, everything all good? Appreciate you coming back, man. Where's that trident, bro? Big Shot Bob. Shout out Big Shot Bob. I root for a lot of different teams out there, guys. You see me I'm pulling for multiple Premier League sides at the same time. I am a Sixers fan. I don't know. I do want We talked about how Minnesota. People, Did you grab the Presidentes? I kind of root for Anthony Edwards and Minnesota. He did just win MVP in the All-Star game. People say Indian food. What, the opposite of the Presidentes? Do we put We'll put Nick Castle. Do we put Nick Castellanos on this list? Speaking of Presidentes, guys, does Nick Castellanos have to go on this list? Randy Foye was a great player for Villanova. Wasn't there? Who was on his? Was he on the team with Kyle Lowry all the way back in the day? It's squad day, half a Presidente. I like that. We did a bracket last week, B-Wall? We did a bracket last week, bro? Has anybody had a Presidente recently? All right, we'll put Nick Castellanos on this list. Getting FUBAR. We'll see how he does. I'm going to put JD Martinez on this list. JD Martinez was always one of my favorite baseball players of recent times. One of the best hitters. So are we saying we should put Randy Foye on this list? I'll put him on here. Castellanos is in. Alan Ray, that's... Okay, Dan still got it. I knew it was... I was going to say, didn't they also have a guy named Ray Allen on the squad? And it was Alan Ray, that's right. I forget Mike Nardi, but I do remember, obviously, Randy Foye, Kyle Lowry. And I was like, didn't they have another guy named like Ray Allen on the team? Nova Head, let's go. They've had a lot of good guards there over the years. Oh, Scotty Reynolds was nasty. That's literally you can't even you can't even count the guards that Nova had over the years. They were, as you said, there were 4 at the same time. I think they lost to UNC in the, what was it, Elite 8 or something? That team was really good, though. And they should have won that game. I think there was like a controversial call back in 2006 or something like that. Scotty Reynolds was nasty. Absolutely. 5 guard starting lineup. They had so many good guards over the years. I'm trying to. There's definitely some more goats on this list, guys. Did I say Roger Clemens? I think we gotta put. Somebody might have suggested Roger Clemens, but I'll put Roger Clemens on the list. I think he won the Cy Young with how many different organizations? Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is a good one, JK. Aaron Rodgers. We'll put Brett Favre on the list too, because he also had a similar end of the career to Aaron Rodgers. Scotty Reynolds. No, you're not getting censored. Casha, no, he hasn't gotten better. And he might not make the cut. Dan, I heard some people talking on the radio recently about the downfall of the Big Five. Thought of you. Like St. Joe's, Drexel. Is it Drexel? St. Joe's, Temple, Nova, Drexel, LaSalle. Is that the Big Five? St. Joe, Delonte West, LaSalle. They had their runs. Remember, what was it called? The South Philly Floater or something like that? Reminiscing about the good old days of the Big East, guys. Delonte West, we wish him well. Pretty good list so far, guys. Really, really good. Deep. Uh-oh. Probably some more. Jaromir Jagr deserve a spot on this list, maybe. Jagr. I don't think Rodgers has gotten better, though. Kasha, just for that. For reference, I know that's in the parentheses, but I feel like that's not the only criteria that they had to get better. If they have like a story after they left town, that counts too. Phil Yu was over Drexel when Herb McGee was around. Love that. Jagr is a Penguin. Me too. Kasha. I have a feeling he also played for the Flyers as well. Jeez, Phil Yu, R.I.P. Didn't even... I guess I heard that. Non-existent. Phil Yu. Yeah, I put him on there, JK. I did. I put Brett Favre on there. Just because, like... And if there are any other, like, storylines, guys... Gretzky? Gretzky, we could say, because he had a pretty long career, right? After leaving town, he still played for another 10 years at least. You would say, right? He was on the Kings, I guess, first, right? Jagr is still out there playing. JK, I have heard that. Phil Yu was bought by Jefferson. Vampires. Jeez. I'll put Gretzky on here. Should we? Oilers, Kings, and Rangers. That's it? Robert Barons. People says. Edmonton, Kings, Rangers. I thought it was more teams than that. All right, that's only 3. All right, Messier's a good one too, because he brought the Rangers the cup. Guys, it's the wavelengths thing, guys. It happens. It's happening. Messier is a great one. I think even more so than Wayne Gretzky. He fits the criteria, right? Because didn't the Rangers win the cup with him in like 94 or something like that? And they hadn't won in a long time. Yzerman? JK. We got what's the X-Men character's name? Xavier. Danny Wiz. Going in people's dreams. B-Wall, I'll let you... We got about, I would say about 50. Yeah, about 50. So thanks for helping me make the list, guys. It will be a good bracket when we do it. Bryce Harper. Somebody did suggest Bryce Harper, Juliet. I think I put him on the list, but I might have forgot. No, we do have... It's a good suggestion. We do have Bryce Harper on this list. Somebody said Ken Griffey. Did I put him on the list? Yeah, I did. A-Rod. I think I got to put A-Rod on the list. You know, he's really known as a Yankee, I would say. What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Dan? Messier a Pollyanna? It's a good word. That's one of those. I'm like, what? What does it even mean? Excessively cheerful or optimistic person. Interesting. Ken Norton Jr., JK says. I'll put him on there. The son of Ken Norton, the boxer. You know, speaking of, this was a good suggestion, JK. Speaking of the Seahawks, I believe, we got to say Marshawn Lynch, beast mode. He was a Buffalo Bill before he was ever a Seattle Seahawk. I think he went to the Raiders as well. What are those, B-Wall? Highly cultured? I don't think we can put AI on this list. AI's a Sixer, even though he spent some time with the Nuggets. I guess he didn't show up for the Pistons. I forget where else he played. Bro, you're going to be coming at us live from the international waters here shortly. What are you talking about, bro? Dan, I don't know what those terms mean necessarily. It's good to get that figured out. I didn't know what a Pollyanna was. Across the pond. There we go. I'll put Petr Cech on here. He was on Chelsea goalie and Arsenal goalie as well. I think that's how you spell his name. What films are you talking about, JK? And he's as Marshawn Lynch is played for Jeff Tedford over there. I think he was on the same team as A-Rod, was he not? We did say Pedro Kasha. David Beckham. Dan, that's a good. Thank you for. I didn't know. That was a word I kind of shied at, like one fell swoop. Pollyanna. David Beckham is a good one. Marshawn. What films are you talking about, JK? What's good, Miss Stacy? Excuse me, guys. Welcome. Coming at you live. Welcome, Miss Stacy. Cash rules everything around me. Cream. Get the money, guys. Squad day. Former squad day. B-Ball's acting as my agent. Love it. Former squad day, guys. We finally got squad. Okay. All right, I'll check those out, Jake. I mean, I was actually looking for. I was looking for throwback. There's this like interview he did. I think he was on the Bills when he did it. That I watched probably 15 years. Marshawn's just a hilarious guy. I'll check those out. The Ottawa Senators. I don't think I've ever seen those, B-Ball. So I'll have to look for those. Appreciate you guys. So today was former squad day. It's also Michael Jordan's birthday. Michael Jordan's birthday, who we can't put Michael Jordan on this list, I don't think. Okay, so they're just strictly hockey terms. We can't put Michael Jordan on this list, even though he was also, a member of the White Sox organization and a Washington Wizard as well. But we can't. But he is former squad, like, OG. 45 era? You're saying, like, he came back? I guess we could put yeah. 45. All right. You just convinced me that we can put him on here? JK? With the 45? You're right. As talking about, hopefully Stacy's still here. We can quote some more random rap lyrics when I come back like Jordan wearing the 4-5. It ain't to play games with you. So I think, we got to put MJ on the list. It's literally when I come back like Jordan. So we'll put Michael Jordan on the list. Right next to Babe Ruth. Two GOATs. Because he did leave the squad and come back. Now, it's just I don't know. It's a good question, B-Wall. Where I guess there are a lot of maple trees. I believe. There's a lot of belief up there. I don't know if anybody's afraid, B-Wall. Grove, fall off. You're missing, like, the provide shade portion. Okay, interesting, Kasha. That's some good history. I didn't know that. They're named after World War I. Good to know. Here, I'm thinking maple trees. Showing how provincial I am. Sounds like it, B-Wall. Guys, I think we got a lot of these guys. I'm sure there are more. I'll think of some. I'm sure there are more. Mello. Chris Paul. Like, Chris Paul just played for too many teams. Can't put Chris Paul on the list. Just played for too many teams. Harper's a good one. I'll put Jason Worth on here. I know he didn't necessarily get better, but now he's a good one because he was former squad before. He was on a different squad before he even came to Philly, and then he went to the Nationals. The Maple Leaf Regiment in World War I. Very cool. Chase Utley. See, Chase Utley's just a Philly. I know he played for other teams. Rollins too. Utley and Rollins both played for other teams. Yeah, B-Wall, it's like Dan's like hockey is the high. Hockey's really. I know curling's big, guys. People like hockey's what I like watching the most about the Winter Olympics. Shane Victorino, that's a good one. Juliet, we'll do Shane Victorino as well, along with Jason Worth, because they did. And Shane Victorino did hit big home runs for both the Phillies and the Red Sox in their World Series run. So we'll put Shane Victorino on there. We got love for the Flying Hawaiian here at Former Squad HQ. Miguel Cabrera is a haymaker, JK, coming out an hour, 20 minutes in. Juliet's favorite baseball player ever. Hockey is literally, it is true. Interesting. So that's the last medal given out. Well, there's still some good hockey to be played, B-Wall. Uh-oh, Dan calling out Team Canada. I haven't seen that controversy, Dan. Can you enlighten me a little bit about that? I haven't even seen anything about that. I didn't know, Cash. I didn't see that. I missed all that. Hopefully the refs. JK, the chaos agent. Definitely got to put Miguel Cabrera on this list. That's a must. From OG Florida Marlin days. I'll put his teammate Josh Beckett on there as well. I didn't see that. I have to watch it. A lot of people getting the curling itch. It's true, for sure. Kenny Lofton. B-Wall, I don't know if I can play it. I don't know. I imagine probably not. They'll probably come after me. The Olympics, I imagine. I don't know, though. But I think I probably shouldn't. Appreciate you. Yeah, this is live, Kai. Welcome. How are you doing tonight, man? We're talking former squad athletes. They got better after they left town. Or they just left town. There can be a story after they left town. Dan's got the curling itch. You can't? Well, there got to be similarities between hockey and curling, though, right? Yeah, we'll check it out, and it can go in the disco. Appreciate you being here, Kai. Everybody, appreciate you being here tonight. What did you think they played it on, Kasha? Like an air surface? No way. YouTube's down right now? What do you mean, Kai? YouTube's down. Well, here, not us. We're still coming. We're still live. I haven't heard any. I haven't heard anything about YouTube being down. No way. Let's go. Got it. No way. I'm thinking like air hockey, Dan. A bowling alley floor, like nice and waxed. Not today. It's former squad day, Kai. We got squad in one. On the Wordle earlier. It's also Michael Jordan's birthday. Seeming like we're going to say no. Interesting. No, all of YouTube is down right now. I didn't hear anything about that guy. Good to know. No, well, that would be, I would be down. Curling or like bowling. They are similar, though. I do think they are. I think they're similar sports. All right. Appreciate everybody being here. YouTube being down and all. Happy birthday to MJ. Dan would go. Dan's got the itch. Dan's got the curling itch. We did play croquet growing up. B-Wall, we've been bowling. B-Wall and we've been bowling together. My bad, guys. My bad. Dan, you're gonna have to become a casual commute or a commute for some casual curling. If you make the commute, I'd have to go. Elena? Yeah, we did. We scored mad high B-Wall. Nasty. Sick nasty with the bowling balls. Elena wants to try curling too. People are into it these days. I think it's hockey is definitely the highlight of the Winter Olympics, but in terms of the non main sports, I think curling is. Or higher, B-Wall. I see, Cash, I haven't spent as much time on ice. Curling Danny Casper, curling phenom. Not really, Kasha. Not really. Like, do you mean like roller skating or rollerblading? Like, not really. I didn't really grow up skating. I would love, like B-Wall says, maybe I've probably done it double that, maybe 8 times in my life, maybe, but certainly not much more than 10, if 10. I'll fall. JK, that's a good idea, JK. A little curling retreat. Bring some cervezas. Well, that's sick, Dan. All right, guys. Let me know if you think of anybody else that fits our former squad material. Fits our former squad rubric. They got better after they left town. There's a story after they left town. Things changed. It's just not. I don't know. It was not. I would have liked to play hockey, Kasha. Zidane, I'll put him on there, Kai. Appreciate that. It's also Fat Tuesday. Ash Wednesday tomorrow. As B-Wall saying, like we don't have frozen bonds everywhere. We don't, it's as B-Wall's pointing out, it's not as accessible. It's basketball, baseball, football are all just more accessible sports. Even tennis is more accessible. Where we were growing up, where I grew up, these guys grew up. Soccer, I was only going to say, soccer is big. Absolutely. I'll put Zidane on the list, Kai. It's a good suggestion. Zidane. Zinedine. We do need more hockey players on the list, probably. That's the thing. There are a couple ice rinks around. Wow, that's amazing, Kasha. That sounds awesome. But yeah, there's probably like one ice rink within half an hour of where we grew up. Maybe. So it's something I do want to pick up. Like I do have some friends that I do have a friend, I think he still plays adult league hockey. Yeah, like we got baseball. We got baseball fields all over the place. You walk around our hometown, there are like multiple baseball fields. So America's pastime still lives, guys. It's true. Shout out Uncle Mark. My uncle's still playing hockey, and my cousins. So it's true. I mean, I don't. It's something I want to get into. I do think I'd be good at it, even if I can't skate. I don't know. Just be a defense. Just throw my body in the way. Do they do that in adult hockey leagues? Thanks for helping me make the list tonight, guys. Thanks for being here. Street hockey. We did play street hockey in gym from time to time. Marshawn Lynch, I'm just here so I don't get fined. And many other great quotes. Casty. He was a former squad. Was on the Tigers before you ever came to Philly. Now he's got a vengeance against Philly. AJ Brown. Do we put Antonio Brown on here as well? I might. Just because of how he... I'll put him on. We'll see if he makes the cut for the bracket. Wayne's World? We are going to make that list at some point. The best... Bart Scott is a good one. He might be. I never saw Wayne's World. Is that egregious, guys? Bart Scott, can't wait. What? Obviously, Ravens and Jets. Ravens and Jets. I think it's Ravens and Jets for Bart Scott. Got some Kit and love going on over here, guys. Have not attacked me today. Yet, really. Yeah, Wayne's World, I mean, you guys know the list of classic movies I've seen goes on pretty long. Interesting. I didn't know that was a Disney movie. Antonio is on his way to the big house. Maybe true. Might be true. Forgot he was Canadian, Kasha? I believe you, Dan. I've never seen it, so why would you take... I wouldn't take my word for it. I'm just saying I'm just... Austin Powers? I liked Austin Powers back in the day. What's good, Zach? Welcome. We're talking about former squad athletes. Joe Carter. I'll put him on there, JK. What were his squads? He was a Met? A Met and a Blue Jay? Do we put Lenny Dykstra on the list? Wasn't Lenny Dykstra also multiple squads? Or am I thinking Darren Dalton? Yeah. Lenny Dykstra. So, Zach, we made this list. Top 10 former squad athletes. They got better after that. Pete Rose. Haymaker. JK with the haymakers late in the game. Let's go. Thanks for sharing those pictures, Kasha. Rogers Center. I do love Jim Carrey, personally. B-Wall doesn't like Jim Carrey? I like Jim Carrey. Dumb and Dumber, guys. Have you seen Dumb and Dumber? B-Wall doesn't like Will Ferrell either. Ricky Bobby's a great one. Zach, was just my way of saying it. Like, for example, Sam Darnold, just guys that are associated with multiple teams, like Saquon Barkley, for example. Saquon Barkley is the quintessential former squad athlete. He was on the Giants, had a great career on the Giants, then left to join the Eagles. Wins has one of the best offensive seasons ever. Wins the Super Bowl. Like, wins player of the year, all that stuff. But at what cost, B-Wall? But at what cost, bro? So, thanks for being here tonight, guys. My cats are breaking into their food. Yeah, right, Dan. Now I'm like, I gotta shave too. I'm like, okay, thanks, B-Wall. Dan, and yeah, right? We're thinking the same thing, Dan. Kenny Lofton. We gotta put Manny Ramirez on this list. What are we doing, JK? Without Manny Ramirez on this list? Manny Ramirez is quintessential former squad. Starts out as the Indians. Goes to the Red Sox. Goes to the Dodgers. Is like on fire, unstoppable. He is Zach Attack. Don't worry. We got Peyton up in here. No, I don't think I don't. Maybe you suggested it. Maybe somebody suggested him. But we got Peyton. We do have Peyton. But Manny. I don't think let's see. Did I have him on here twice? I don't think, no. Let's go, Manny. Manny being Manny. I think one of the better hitters I've ever seen. I think he's one of the better hitters I've ever seen. Right-handed for sure. Probably top 4. Albert Bell. We'll put Albert Bell on there. Samuel Eto'o. I remember him. Zach, that name rings a bell. It's been a minute, but that's you throw me back to like my FIFA days I'll put him on. I'll put these guys on the list. Thanks for the suggestions. Albert Bell goes with Kenny Lofton, kind of. A lot of Cleveland athletes on here, JK. I don't know. Samuel Eto'o. I'm gonna be like, wasn't he associated with Drogba? That's a good one. Otani is on here. B-Wall. Samuel Eto'o. Well, he was around the time of Didier Drogba, I believe. Yeah, we do have Otani on here. Jared Goff, Matt Stafford. Got to put them both on here, JK. Guys, let's go. I'm going to put Stafford on there as well. I mean, Stafford is a Lion, but he's got his Super Bowl title with the Rams. Jared Goff. Yeah. Great suggestions, guys. This will be a good bracket when we do it. We'll see what we also got. We got a couple other lists to make into brackets. We've got the anti-heroes one. We got the anti-heroes one, which is guys you want on your team but hate if they're against you. Something like that. Jerry Rice. You're saying for this list, JK? Because he was a Raider and Seahawk after he left the Niners? Good suggestions, guys. Interesting that he told you that. How did that make you feel? An old Wiseman. Interesting. All right. Okay, JK. I got you. Where did he get the 1,000? Probably with the Raiders, I imagine. Old one. I wonder if Elena met up with him when she was down there. Joe Montana went to the Chiefs, right? Definitely need some more of that era. Jerry Rice, Joe Montana. Now Joe Montana didn't really these guys didn't get Steve Young. Are we talking Steve Young like USFL? Interesting, Kasha. We do have CR7 up in here, Zach. Good suggestion. Steve Young, Bucks. Okay. All right. These guys all go together? Steve Young, Jerry Rice, Joe Montana. Samuel Eto'o is a good one. Love that. I did put Petr Cech on here. We do have CR7, Marshawn Lynch, obviously, Mark Messier, JD Martinez. I don't know, Alex Bregman. I don't know if he deserves a spot. I guess I'll put Max Scherzer on this list. I think B-Wall suggested him earlier. Long list, guys. We got a long list. Matt Stafford is a really good one late in the game here. Ashley Cole. Put Ashley Cole on there. Interesting, Kasha. Okay. Ashley Cole. I know of Ashley Cole. What? Either he's a wing back? What team did he play for? Man U? Or John Lynch. Ashley Cole and John Lynch. All right. Indomitian. Ashley Cole played for Arsenal and Chelsea. What did he do wrong, Kai? What did Ashley Cole do wrong? Uh-oh, guys. Took an hour and 40 minutes, but Clark's here to say hello. Cashley, I guess he followed the cash. Money. Indomitian Sue. I'll put him on here. Thank you for the suggestion. Move. That's a good. Well, we're gonna put Johnny Damon on here. Well, that sounds like a dynamic duo. I said dynamic duo. That's my brain feminizing the word duo. Deshaun Jackson is a good one, JK. We'll put him on here. I said dynamic duo. I meant dynamic duo, but I guess you could work. Maybe Dua Lipa is. I don't know. I put Indomitian, Deshaun Jackson, D-Jax. Shady? Does Shady McCoy go on here? Donovan? I don't know. Randall Cunningham? We'll put we do have Randy Moss on this list, Zach. Not Shady. Okay. What about Randall? I'm going to put Randall Cunningham on here. Michael Vick. Talk about former squad material right there. John Riggins. I'll put him on here. Johnny Riggins. Timmy Smith. No, not Timmy Smith. Not Timmy Smith. Not Shady. Warren Moon is a good. No, we don't have Bo Jackson. Did he play for multiple squads, Zach? I would say, yes, they didn't get a ring cash, but that was also arguably the best team of all time. And Brady and Moss, when two GOATs team up, one of the best QB wide receiver duos ever, even though they didn't win the Super Bowl. Bo Jackson, I didn't know Bo Jackson got... We'll put Reggie Jackson on here for sure. Reggie Jackson, famous Oakland A, and also New York Yankee. Warren Moon is a great one. Didn't Warren Moon play for everybody, though? The ultimate former squad guy? I'll look up into Bo Jackson's history. He was a Raider. I guess, he did play for multiple baseball teams. I'll put Bo Jackson on here. Michael Jackson? I did not forget Michael Jackson. What's good, Leon? How's your night going? All right, I'll put Bo Jackson on. I appreciate you, Zach. I'll put him on here. Bo Jackson. Yeah, I was just Mr. Game 7, Justin Williams. That's a good one. You can put a lot of former Flyers on this list, Dan. Not a good thing. Chris Webber, probably not. White Chocolate, Jason Williams, I don't know. Larry Johnson? Monstar? Larry Johnson? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is a great one, Zach Attack. That's a great one, Zach. That's a really good one. That's a haymaker late in the game. I've seen one. Well, we can put T-Mac on here for sure, Kasha. We do have Kawhi Leonard, Frank. It's a good suggestion. We'll put T-Mac on here, Kasha. Do we put Jokic? I don't know, Kai. I mean, has he played anywhere other than the Nuggets? Conor McGregor doesn't quite fit because he didn't really leave his team ever. Larry Bird also doesn't fit. He's a Boston Celtic. He's a lifer. We did that, Brad. Good suggestions, though. We'll put Tracy McGrady on there for sure. I mean, Cash, I know you might consider him a Raptor, but others might consider him a Rocket, Orlando Magic. I don't know. KD, Zach, that's a good one. I did do a. We've got I do have KD Harden / Westbrook. He's a Magic. I would say no, Kai. It's a good suggestion. I mean, I'll put him on here. I don't know if he makes a cut. Luka Modric. I'll put Luka Modric on here. Stevie Franchise. We'll put him down. Steve Francis. Luka Modric. What sides has he played for? I did put Luka Modric on there. Welcome, Smarty. Hope you're having a great start to your day, Smarty. We do have Ray Allen. Frank, it's a great suggestion. We do have Ray Allen on this list. Drew Holiday is a good one. Put him up there as well. We're up. This will probably be at least the 64 team bracket or 64 man bracket. Drew Holiday, many a former squad, many a championship. He played for Croatia. Well, he played for multiple club sides as well. Luka Modric, did he not? He's with AC Milan now. He was with Real, Tottenham. He's on the list. I'll put Jokic on there too. De Bruyne. That's a good one, Kai. I did say we need to. We did need more soccer stars. We do have Big Shot Bob on this list, Zach. It's a great suggestion. Ray Allen. We've discussed both Ray Allen and Allen Ray tonight. Real Madrid did win today, right? Who did they play? Benfica, I believe. I saw Galatasaray stomped Juventus. Uh-oh. Grant who? Grant Hill? What's good? Did you watch that game? Yeah, PSG won, I saw, right? Now, somebody was saying Luka Modric, Dan. It might have been trolling, though. Grant Hill. Okay, Grant Hill is a good one. What do we consider Grant Hill? A Piston? Bill Walton? Bill Walton's a good one. Trailblazers and who else? All right, Johan Cruyff is a good one. So Dan, that you like? We got both Doncic and Modric on this list. Do they both deserve to be here? Johan Cruyff, shout out. I didn't know who Johan Cruyff was until a couple weeks ago. I've learned so much this year, guys. Hope the same is true for everybody else. Thank you. No, Cash, I don't think so. That's a good one. Just like winners or something like that. What's good, Tug? What would we call that bracket, Kasha? Just winners or something? Mookie Betts is a really good one. Frank, that's a great one. Mookie. Freddie Freeman, too. The entire Dodgers squad. Like, what? All right. I hear you guys. Vardy. Yeah, thank you to the squad, guys. Thank each and every one of you guys. You guys are the best. We've learned so much. Sorry, Cat. Are we bringing up rough memories, Cash? Up my bed. All right, good call. Good call with Modric. We put him on here. Shout out Leon. Welcome, bro. Ray Williams? I don't know who that is. Anybody know who Ray Williams is? Poole, that's an interesting one, JK. That's a really interesting one. Verlander, I thought about putting him on here, but I don't know. Like, at a certain point, who's R9, Zach? At a certain point, like, these baseball players just become journeymen late in their careers. Interesting. Interesting analogy there, Dan. I'll put Verlander and Pujols on there. They are controversial. They might be lower seeds. Just because Pujols was Garbaggio for the most part on the Angels. All right. Good call, JK. Good call. So we'll put Verlander on there. Juan Soto. Juan Soto's a pretty good one. Shaping up to be, for sure. We do have Harper. Trey Turner. I don't know. Does Trey Turner go on this? Okay, well, we do have Ronaldo on here, Zach. As in, like, Ronaldo leaving Man U. I think we got Jim Thome, Dan. Pretty sure. Shout out Jim Thome, the OG Philly Cleveland Connect. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we got our boy. We got our boy, Big Jim Thome. It's true, JK. Pujols didn't win a bag in both places. He won a chance. I mean, he was one of the best hitters ever for the Cardinals. I put him on the list, guys. I've put pretty much all the suggestions on here. Is Vardy? Kai, were you suggesting Vardy to go on the list? It's true, JK. That's why I said the OG Cleveland Philly Connect right there. Guys, thanks for voting in the polls and contributing on this list. I'll put, Kai, you tell me. I'll put him on here if you tell me to. Ronald Nazario. Okay, Zach. All right, I'll put Ronald Nazario. Ronaldo Nazario. What's this guy's name? Ronaldo Nazario. I'm like, oh, CR7. Yeah, we got him on here. Now, I've never heard of this guy. I'll look him up. Geno Smith is a good one. We do have Steve Young, I believe. Yeah, we got our guys, Joe Montana, Steve Young, Jerry Rice together. Gareth Bale, Lewis Hamilton. No, the great suggestions. Geno is a good one. Russell Wilson. Does Russell Wilson deserve a spot? Geno for Heisman, guys. Gareth Bale. Roberto Carlos? Don't know who he is. Thanks for all the suggestions, guys. It's been a great stream today. Great day. Former squad from here on now, 2/17, former squad day. Also MJ's birthday. Good day for some El Presidentes. No, absolutely he didn't get better, Kasha. Is that Tyrod Taylor for the lulz? That's a good one. Charles Kai, I'm sorry. Charles Woodson. Yeah, no, definitely Charles Woodson, Dan. I'm running Charles Haley. I'll put him on there. Charles Haley, Tyrod Taylor for the lulz. Are we saying because he has so many? Tyrod Taylor, I'm sorry. Tyrod. Because he has so many former. Timu Solani. What a name. I've always, for some reason, he has one of my favorite names ever. Sports, non-sports. I love that name. Timu Solani. Timu even might have taken their name from Timu Solani. Same wavelength, Dan. Dude, did we just say that at the same time? Dan, that's craziness, bro. That's insane. We literally just said the same thing at the same time. I don't even know what sides he plays for, Kasha, to be completely honest. I just, what was he? He was on a California team. Dan, that's crazy, bro. It's getting a little freaky up in here. Guys, thanks for being here tonight. Former Squad Live Evening Edition. 2 for flinching. Watch out. Watch out. I guess it is objective. We've got good taste, Dan. What can we say, What can you say? If we feel the same way like that, we are all connected. It's true, Kasha. Started with the OG before they were booted, sold. Would I? No, absolutely not, JK. Would you buy salami? I still gotta try. What is it? Lebanese bologna or something like that? Still gotta try that. Would you buy salami? Appreciate you being here, Zach. We'll talk soon. I know, I'm cracking up. They're getting in. They're trying to get in on the Amazon Fresh business. They're trying to get in on Walmart's grocery game next, selling salami. Shout out Timu Solani and everybody else, every other former squad athlete we mentioned. It is, from now on, we're calling it Former Squad Day, guys. So thank you for being here tonight. It's a great stream tonight. I'm going to be back on tomorrow morning. Day stream. I do know that Timu Solani was amazing. I hear you, Dan. All right. I'm going to try to cook something up. I'm going to try. I love the Timu Solani suggestion. Not to be confused with Timu Salami. Sounds exactly the same. So thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for being so supportive and being the best. It was great convos tonight. Great stream. Thank you for being a part of it. I hope everybody has a great rest of your night. No, I hear you, Dan. I hear you guys. Appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. Hockey people are sentimental. Wear their emotions on their sleeve. Great day to be alive, Kasha. Hope you have a great night. Juliet, have a great night. Thank you guys for being here, and we will talk soon, guys. I'll be back on tomorrow. So have a great night, everyone. Peace.